Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? Cub here, and welcome back to our Tekkit Classic Reborn Let's Play adventure, and a whole lot of stuff is going down today. So right off the bat, if you check under your settings on YouTube, you should have the option for 1080p 60 FPS, which is a new thing I'm trying. I like to try new things in Tekkit Classic Reborn. This is where we tried the new and now standard recording codec that I love and is super easy to edit. And I thought, you know what? Since it records so well and doesn't put like any strain in the system, let's bump it up. Let's record at 60 FPS. Let's see what that's like. So if this is something you like and you appreciate, comment down below. Let me know, and I will continue to do it for other videos where I can get it to work. And something else to point out is that this is episode 20, which means there's only 5 left in the series. No, I'm just kidding. There is a bit of a joke going around on my channel for quite a while now that I cannot make it past 25 episodes of any series. It's not true, of course, although it is kind of true because, let's face it, it's sometimes very difficult to get past that 25th episode. But this series seems to have a lot of life in it, and I don't think it'll end in 5 episodes, I hope. I say that, though, I'm not sure. Something else to celebrate, though, is the release of this map for download. So after this episode, you'll be able to download this map if you are a member of Cub's Crew. So check your emails right now, Cub Crew members. You can download it. If you're not a member of Cub's Crew, I'm going to make the map available to download for everyone on the 25th episode. So this is your punishment for not being a part of the crew. You have to wait 5 episodes. I mean, being a part of the crew is free, and it helps expand and grow my channel by giving you little mediocre tasks like comments and likes on blah, blah, blah. Anyway, you should be a member of the crew, and now you're suffering the consequences of not being a member. However, if for whatever reason you can't be, the map will be released in 5 episodes to everybody. But if you are, check your email. Good grief, that was a lot to say. One final thing to address is I've done some changes over here. I have added a few more of these guys to create more wind energy, which is pretty legit. And I added a bat box to store the energy right on top of the magnetizer. And I had to set it up. I originally had it sitting right here, which worked because it did store energy and then feed it to the magnetizer. But it also started to drain out of the bat box into the main system whenever the main system started to run dry. And I didn't want that. I wanted the bat box to be full at all times for the magnetizer, which it is, and any excess energy is now going down into the system. So that is a pretty great system that I'm happy with. One thing I'm not happy with, and I know that we talked about doing an EMC thing this episode. Oh, hi there. Hi, guys. There's a whole party of folks outside today. It's just a whole stinking party. And thank you to everyone who pointed out that I can build a power flower and gave excruciating detail on how to do it, as though I've never done it before and had no idea, even though we've talked about it in this series. Thank you anyway, it was very kind of you. You guys also gave a bunch of other suggestions, but something I had not anticipated that needs to be addressed is the fact that this guy here spews things on the ground quite regularly. If it turns out if it can't be condensed, it won't go into the energy condenser. I got a couple of comments warning me about this, and I completely ignored them because I was like, whatever. But as it happens, it's a bit of an issue, and I've been preparing for this moment for a while now. We're gonna have to do some sorting, and if we're gonna have to do some sorting, well, dadgummit, we might as well go ahead and do some animation. Certainly, I meant automation. Check this out. I've got a whole bunch of EMC. That took a long time, but I got it all, and I think I've addressed everything I need to for the start of this episode, and I think I did it in a reasonable amount of time. So let me run this by you guys, and we're going to see what y'all think, and then you can sound off in the comments, but just know it's not going to do you any good because I'm going to do it anyway after I talk about it. If it turns out to be a bad idea, oh well. So we're going to take a diamond sorting pipe. We're going to come out of there with all of our different ores. We're going to feed them into a hopper on top of our macerator, and then we're going to go from the macerator to the electric furnace, and then from the electric furnace, we're going to feed it all into our energy condenser. Which, look at that. Wow, that's been busy, hasn't it? We got 7 sapphires. Feed those into the system. Hot diggity dog. So, I guess we need to start with that diamond transport pipe. Diamond. Right there. No, it's fluid. Transport. Is this it? What is? Yeah, I think that's it. So it's just. Whoa. See what I mean right there? Iron. Just picks it right up, tosses it right on the ground. So we're gonna need 2 diamonds and a piece of glass. There we go. Oh, actually, I was wrong. There's one more thing we need to address this episode. Okay, so there's been some weird stuff going down. The pack was taken off of the Tekkit launcher website, so it had to be uploaded to like a new feed, and there's a whole new forum. What I've done though is I learned a long time ago not to link to all of these things individually, because things eventually stop working, and the links stop working, and people start complaining. So what I've done, starting with this series, was I just have one link. What was that? The heck? Oh my gosh, I don't know if that was on this computer or what, but... Okay, anyway, continuing. What I've started doing in this series is, I'm sorry, there was just this weird loud voice and a ding, and it was kind of freaky, and it made me feel uncomfortable. What I've started doing with this series is there's one link, it takes you to the forum post, and all I've done is I've updated the link to the new forum post across all of my videos, so yeah, we shouldn't have any issues. I just wanted to address that real fast, and when I get more information, I will share it with you. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, I remember now. We were building a diamond transport pipe. Check that out. So that's going to allow us to do a bit of rudimentary sorting. We're just gonna pop this off and plop that down. And, oh, nope, stop that. By default, everything should pass through here because we haven't added anything to the filters. We are going to start filtering things here in a minute, though. But first off, what kind of hopper options do we have in this fantastic mod pack? Oh, actually, these weren't in here when I checked the other day. The pack has been updated, so we now have a Nano Hopper. Actually, these things might have been in there and I just hadn't seen them before. Look at this, a solder. We can get a... Oh, that is cool looking. What is this, though? A chute. How does a chute differ from a hopper? Like, what is the... Is it just a different recipe and it makes a very similar... Well, they both have an EMC value. This one's worth significantly less. And actually, it's really easy to build. So even though I don't know what it is, I also don't have any bones with building one. We can just build one and whatever, right? And if it doesn't do what we want it to, well, at least we'll know. So we're gonna need a gear, and we should have stone gears. Yes. We're gonna need some iron. I think we probably have everything we need in here, don't we? We're gonna need a chest. There we go. Hop over here, and there's the chute. Let's see what this does. Plop it down. Okay, it's got, looks like 4 spaces. How does that differ? Does that differ at all? It's from BC Factory. How does that differ from... I think that the main thing with the hopper is that it might have more... We can find out, can't we? We'll get another chest. This is what we do on this show. We learn brand new things and we learn them together. Aww. Together. So that's 5. No, wait, hold on. Yes, that's 5. And then this is 4. Well, this looks better. It's got like a nice curve, whereas this is much more Minecraft-y and cubicle. This is cheaper, but this is a hopper. I don't think it matters. I'm gonna go ahead and go on record as saying I don't think it matters. And we're gonna throw them both in here. And I think we're gonna go with chutes, because they're cheaper. And if they don't work, we can just throw them back in here and make hoppers instead. Nano hoppers looks cool, but also doesn't seem to be particularly useful for us at this stage. Yeah, so we're not going to use that. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to grab our electric wrench, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. Like I've said in previous episodes, I've never heard it called that. We usually call them impacts, electric impacts if they're electric. There we go, and down we go. Down we go. So the main problem we're having here is that we cannot have... Oh, my. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Let's kick that out. We cannot have this guy on top of our macerator, but rather than move the metal former, because it's not bothering anyone right there. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move this guy out some, and we're going to get some HV cabling down. What do you think, right here? Just toss it down right here? I think this would be good right here. So we'll have our macerator. Plop. With all of our gizmos inside of it. Okay, we'll throw this on top. And now we need to start piping. So do I have any basic pipes? Doesn't look like I do. If I do and they're right in front of me, comment down below. Because that is something that I'm prone to do. Is have stuff sitting right in front of me and completely miss it. Let's go with stone. I'm not sure if there is still a difference between stone and cobblestone. But I remember from the original Tekkit Classic series is that the stone was slightly faster. Medium drag, and I think if you use cobblestone, it's a little bit worse. So we'll just build a bunch of these stone pipes. You don't need that many, but they're so darn cheap. Who can resist? So we'll come off of here, yeah, like so, and we will come around. Can I pump into the side of this thing? Is that a thing that can happen? I mean, it would make sense for us to have to go in through the top, but it looks like this is gonna work. Oh, and those are automatically no, stop. Okay, we don't want cobble to go down yellow. Stop this right now. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna break this off. We're gonna break this, and we're gonna get a piece of, what is this? Pop, where'd it go? Pop, there goes another. Okay, and then we're gonna fix this. Pop. Are these things going outside somehow? That appears to be what's happening. We're gonna go over here and... Good grief, stop this! Yellow, we want... Boom! 10 ore. And now only 10 ore should go down the yellow pipe and everything else should go down the black pipe. Right, so there we go. Hey, it's working! Awesome, let's head out. What about the cobble? We don't want cobble to be in the system. Okay, I'm gonna head outside real fast here, and I'm gonna see if those items that we had, those few pieces of tin, popped up outside somehow. Because that's not what should happen. Yep, there they are. So they magically teleported through the wall. How many pieces escaped? Looks like 2. Fantastic. Minecraft, everyone. Excellent. Alright, so the tin is in there. Maybe I should mention the reason we have a chute or a hopper. It's because, you know, in case we end up getting tin and iron coming through these pipes at once, rather than just having them bottleneck at the end of the pipe and have nowhere to go, they'll just collect up in here and then they'll get processed through here as they come. Next up, we've got to have a furnace. So we will grab our furnace correctly. We're not just going to break it. Now that I think about this, got to charge this guy up. And we'll pop on downstairs. Easy, easy. Ow. And there we go. Oh, we got some iron back there too. How do I get to that? I don't think this was very well thought out when I built it. Okay, you're gonna go too. There we go. Okay. We're gonna take our furnace and we're gonna plop her down. Maybe here? Because here's the thing. I want to be able to pipe out of here into another chute, and I think the chute has to be there. So, now that I think about it, can't we just break this guy here with a pickaxe? Yeah, you can. Because what's he gonna do? Break down into, like, worse than an electric furnace? No, it's not. So these might not end up being the permanent placements for these, but they'll do for now. So in order to get out of the macerator and into the next chute, I think we're probably gonna have to build a wooden pipe. Yeah. Also a wrench, because no, I didn't think so. I think it has to be a specific type of wrench here. Let's check, and we'll see what we've got. We've got wrenches from Buildcraft. Looks like that might be the one we want. We're gonna need iron and a stone gear, unless I built one of these before, have I? I don't see one. I'm gonna go ahead and say I haven't, so... Iron, 1, 2, 3, and I already had some. I didn't see it. I already have some cobblestone, but I need a stone gear is what I need. So pop, and just like so. Hop on over here and disconnect. Apparently this isn't working. I mean, that's not ideal, is it? I don't know what a funky locomotion wrench is. Might as well build one of those too. We'll see where that gets us. I mean, the more wrenches, really, the merrier. That's also not it, though. For those of you who are wondering, that wasn't it either. Project Red uses a screwdriver, but I don't think that's going to help us at all in this situation either. Okay, well, what we can do is just go ahead and break these, and we'll worry about that later. For now, do I have any wooden transport pipes? Cobblestone transport pipes? Yeah, like they have high drag, and these guys down here have medium drag, so that's why we're going to use them. They'll be a bit quicker. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to grab some wood. And I'm sorry if I sound a little bit ill today. It's been a busy work day, and I'm going to do my best to sound chipper. Chipper, like a thing that chips wood. A wood chipper. Yeah, wood chipper. Okay. Wooden transport pipe. We're gonna need a little engine to get that working. So a little engine that could, a little redstone engine that could. So 2 wooden gears, a piston, a piece of glass. We've got this. Okay. In fact, we probably have everything we need up here. Piston? No way. No way. No way. way. Okay, well, that's weird. I wouldn't have expected that to be one of the things we'd be missing. We'll get some redstone. We will get some iron. Maybe. There we go, got our piston. A couple of wooden gears, and that should be everything we need. And watch this from memory, guys. From memory. Prepare to be amazed as I dazzle you with the magic. Oh my goodness, I actually did it. Great, and then we're gonna need a redstone torch to power it. Although a switch would probably make more sense, wouldn't it? We'll plop that down there with a redstone torch on top, and that should not work. Oh, right, it has to be placed... Oh, good gravy, it's gonna be complicated, isn't it? Okay, let's grab a piece of marble, because that won't stand out too bad. We will... Again, all of this is temporary. We're just getting it set up. We'll see how it looks afterward. This should power up, though. Yes, it's starting to pump items out. Don't do that. Well, actually, go ahead and do that, because I've got nowhere else for the items to go just yet. We want them to go into here. I guess it connecting down here isn't a problem, because if the items can't go into here, they'll just pop back and go into here instead. Or they'll do this whole round-robin situation like we've got going right now. Which is not ideal at all. I think I picked up some iron earlier, so let's go ahead and fix... Let's go ahead and fix this here. We'll add some iron. And we'll drop some iron in here as well. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, it's so dangerous in here. It's so dangerous. Yeah, look at that. So we've got crushed tin in here, so all of our iron is going up into here instead. And when the crushed tin is done, it'll start importing iron, except there's nowhere for the crushed tin to go. Which means we're going to have to build another redstone engine real quick. And build... We'll have to pipe all of this stuff back out to here. Yeah! Alright, so we've got our wooden pipe here, along with another wooden engine. And, whoa, easy does it there, guy. I don't think that these red ones will break or blow up. I think they just seize up after a while, but after saying that, I'm really not sure, so we want to be careful. Although, yeah, the right things in this pack seem to work. I don't think that would even really be an issue to worry about. Boom! No, we... See, this is the issue we're having now. We want this to go into here, but not connect up to here. But I don't know how to make it not connect to something. See? I can't make it not connect. So we might have to... Oh, look, I can rotate the chest around. That doesn't help me at all. Let's see if this works. This might be a more elegant solution to our problem. Yeah, rather than just having blocks sitting everywhere, we'll have these on top. So this will pump out our items. And once it gets all 6 of these out, it'll start taking in the iron, and the iron will start processing. Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. I'm happy with this. Nope. Yep, there it goes. So the iron is now... Oh, this is fantastic. Now, if I could just make sure that this stuff... Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, it's going to be slow. But we can do it, and it would work. How much of this really slow, not so good regular cobble... they don't mix. They won't mix, so if I... Do I not have any more? Look at this. We've got all these ores, and they're like... They get down here, and it's just like... Ugh. Go to the right place, but then they don't. Alrighty, folks, it just came back from a little bit of wikiing, and from what I can understand, these guys should be alright. He said, hopefully. And I can't really find a way to break this up unless I use a different type of pipe here, and I could use cobblestone pipes. They're a bit slower, but they wouldn't connect with these pipes up here. I think what I'll end up doing, though, because I am going to tidy all this up, I think what I might end up doing is bringing these pipes underground, or down to the second floor, and just run it all underneath into the bottom of the energy condenser. Otherwise, I'm going to have to be popping over here and switching these out by myself, which is not a lot of fun. Oh, look at that. We got some more sapphires. Fantastic. All right, so thank you, folks, for watching. I hope this has been useful. I think this might end up being a shorter episode, but it's kind of late. I'm kind of tired, and I need to get this thing edited and uploaded, so I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Happy episode 20, everybody. Whoa.